Right, so another example from theory of equations, this time including range and graph. And it's in three parts. First of all, find the ranges of R if x minus 4 times x plus 2 equals R times x minus 6. Secondly, state the range of the function f of x, which equals x minus 4 times x plus 2, all divided by x minus 6. And thirdly, draw a graph of that function. Show the asymptotes and the turning points without using differentiation. So the first part, we start off by expanding. So it's x squared minus 2x minus 8 equals rx minus 6r. That leads on to x squared minus 2 plus r x plus 6r minus 8 equals 0, which in turn leads on to the finding of the real roots. Okay, so for real roots, the discriminant must be equal to or greater than 0. That's where the theory of equation comes in. So we got 2 plus r squared minus 4 times 1 times 6r minus 8 has to be equal to or greater than 0. And when we work all that out and simplify it, it comes down quite easily to r squared minus 20r plus 36 has to be equal to or greater than 0. The left-hand side factorizes as r minus 2 and r minus 18 is equal to or greater than 0. So if you drew the graph of r versus x, what you would get is this. That's 2 and 18, and we want the bits which are the positive side. So r has to be equal to or less than 2, or r equal to or greater than 18. That does the first part. Second part is simply writing down f of x will be equal to or less than 2, and f of x is equal to or greater than 18. That should be fairly transparent. The third part, drawing the function, let's graph. Well, this will take a little bit of time. So let's see. There. So this is the graph of f of x, or y if you like, to make it easier, more familiar. X minus 4 times x plus 2 over x minus 6. It's very obvious that you will have an asymptote where x is 6. All right, and x is 6. This is the other asymptote, y equals x. And past the graph will appear here. And the other half got a root here and a root minus 2. That's 4. And here the graph will go like this. And through here and gradually approach the asymptote here. So that is an asymptote. Asymptote, and so is this. Right, as for the turning points there and there, well, for the first part, that maximum value there is 2, so x squared minus 2x minus 8 will have to be 2 times x minus 6. So that comes down to x squared minus 4x plus 4 is 0, which is x minus 2 all squared. So the coordinates of that are 2 and 2. And as for the other one, you have x squared minus 2x minus 8 equals 18 times x minus 6, which gives us x squared minus 2x minus 8 equals 18x minus 108, which comes down to x squared minus 20x plus 100 equals 0, and then x minus 10 squared is 0. So the other asymptote, or the other turning point, will have coordinates x is 10 and y is 18. Write them down here, 10 and 18, okay? And one is 2, 2. That's a maximum, and that's a minimum. Well, I hope that was okay. Thanks again for listening.